Hi, this is a follow-up from our video from a few weeks ago, which aimed to set out our company position following the introduction of the UK government's COVID-19 restrictions. We are now in week 7 of the restrictions, and in this video I'll let you know where we currently stand operationally and how we perceive this is going to pan out over the next few weeks and months. I'm Andy Roberts from FORMBY Surveys and hope everyone and their family and friends continue to stay safe and healthy through these difficult few weeks and months. Without doubt, these are unprecedented times, and following the Prime Minister's slight revision to the restrictions announced at the weekend, we can see that whilst the message in relation to social interaction is changing slightly, the one for UK business and in particular the construction industry remains unchanged from the initial announcement 7 weeks ago. If you haven't seen our initial video on this subject from a few weeks back, there is a link in the description, so check that out. Also, stay tuned to the end of this video and I'll give you an insight into what is coming up in future videos from us here at FORMBY Surveys. If you are interested in our content and want to see more of our videos, then press the subscribe button below, and whilst you're there, make sure you also click the notification bell to find out when new videos have been posted. The question I want to pose for everyone is what, if anything, you are going to do differently following the PM's recent changes. Let me know by leaving a comment in the section below. So, here we are in week 7 of the UK COVID-19 restrictions, and our position as a business remains the same as it has from the beginning. It's business as usual. Well, nearly. For those of you that don't know and understand what we do as a business, we are a professional geomatics business that measures, maps and models all of the elements of the natural and man-made world, both above and below ground. And a large part of those service offerings involves site-based work, which clearly can't be done from home. And therefore we continue to operate a skeleton staff to service local, minimal risk projects. Our main aim is to look after the welfare of our staff and their families by reducing as much exposure and risk as possible, whilst at the same time continuing to operate as close to normal as possible. A constant juggling act. We took the decision to only conduct site work where we could strictly adhere to Public Health England guidelines, and this continues to be the case. There's nothing in the PM's speech to change this. But importantly, we are continuing with the additional COVID-19 measures that we outlined in our previous video. These are what allow us, when we are surveying, to operate safely and responsibly. Where we need to, our CAD staff continue to work from home, and we can see this continuing for some time yet, as our IT systems allow for relatively efficient working without the exposure to anyone of unnecessary risk. We have seen a significant reduction in inquiries and opportunities over these last 7 weeks. However, from the latter part of last week, we saw an increase in industry activity within our little world, with more phone calls, emails and inquiries, and this has continued into this week following the PM's speech last Sunday. So, my message is the same as it was in our last video. As long as we can operate safely and within guidelines, we are open for business. But we are continuing to review and risk assess each job individually, and I can see that being the case for some time to come. As a company that operates nationally, our biggest challenge is the logistics of travel and overnight accommodation, and a safe solution to these problems still seems some way off. So our main focus remains on local and regional projects. Inquiries are increasing again, and if you'd like us to look at a project, then email the information across or call us on the usual numbers. In terms of future videos we have planned, we are putting together a series of short videos that look specifically at reality data capture and in particular 3D laser scanning. So subscribe below to make sure you don't miss them, and don't forget the notification bell. That just leaves me once again to ask everyone to act responsibly, and where they can, to please stay home, stay safe and healthy, continue to clap our NHS and key workers each Thursday evening. Thanks for listening. To find out more about us, please visit our website and connect with us through our social media channels, which can be seen on the screen, as well as subscribing below. If you're watching this video on LinkedIn, you can simply follow FORMBY Surveys.